Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make sure that your Facebook pixel is installed correctly onto your website. So this is very easy with a Chrome extension specifically for Facebook pixels. And kind of before we do that, I'm going to show you how to install that. But um, a few reasons why many people want to make sure or want to look for their Facebook pixel is the first one, maybe you're working on getting it into your website and you just want to verify that everything is working. The second reason that is very common is when a small business owner has a website and an agency worked on it or whatever, a freelancer, and they just want to make sure themselves that everything is set up correctly. And the last one is if you're a digital marketer and you want to offer this as a service. So you want to look into different websites to see which ones already have one or which ones doesn't, and go on from there. So I'm going to show you how to set up this extension that will allow you to make sure the Facebook pixel is on correctly. And then afterwards, we're going to go over some other Chrome extensions that are very helpful and very useful. So what you want to do is just search Facebook pixel helper, and you can even do Chrome extension or something, and it'll be the first result here, Facebook pixel helper Google Chrome. So I'm going to click on that, and then here on the right side, add to Chrome, add extension, and again I'm using the Chrome browser. So here it'll pop up in your top right corner. So now that that's set up, I'm just showing these websites as examples. So here we have your Chrome extensions, and before you want to test the Facebook Pixel Helper extension, you want to make sure you're blocking your ads because it won't work properly with that. So you might want to get this ad blocker extension first, and then pause them on the site and refresh. And then as that refreshes, now we can go back, and now we'll see a notification here. We'll click on it, and here you go. It'll show you that this is a domain, this is a pixel ID, and that it's tracking page views. So page views is super important. This basically allows you to track someone that lands on your website anywhere they go. So for example, if I land here and then I leave, this company here would know that I just visited the homepage, right? But if I go on to the men's section, right, of the website, and then I leave without buying or purchasing anything from the website, they can later remarket me specifically for men products and so on. So page view is just saying that it's tracking every page, but that'll be for another video. So super easy again, just download that extension and maybe an ad blocker as well, so you can pause it, and it's very simple. Now in a bit I'm going to go over these other extensions. For example, Google Tag Assistant is for your Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. So for that, let's see here, you can press enable. So this is the Google Tag Assistant Chrome extension, and then refresh again. So this will show you about more on Google Analytics and different tags. So here, typically for smaller websites, you'll have one or two tags, right? But this one is a bigger website. So it has their Google Ads remarketing tag, their Google Analytics, Google Optimize, Google Tag Manager, and so on. And here you can see what you need to fix. These green mean that everything is fine. Blue, I believe that it's neither bad or good, it's just there. But if you see any red ones, then you have an issue, and you can click to learn more. And a quick way to verify is just to right click here and see the view page source. And if you're new to seeing this, you might start getting a headache, but a very easy way to do this is to click Command F or Control F. This will help you look for what you need, right? So if we're looking for Google Tag Manager, it's usually GTM, and then it tells you there's 7 instances. So here we see that we have the optimized one, and we have this code right and BK. So we can go back here and go to the tag assistant, and we'll see that Google Optimize has the NVK. So it's all back there in the code, and this is just a way to go around that. But let's move on to some different extensions. So next up we have Wappalyzer, and this basically helps you to see if you want to know where this website was built. You'll see here that this is an e-commerce from Shopify, and then you can see the CDN is Cloudflare, the tag managers is Google Tag Manager, it has Google Analytics, and so on. And if you're not running e-commerce, you might have a WordPress site. So if you go here to Neil Patel, we'll see it a little bit different. We'll click Wappalyzer. Let's see why it's not letting me. Let's refresh. Click it again. There we go. So here we have the CMS WordPress. Again, we have Cloudflare and we have Google Analytics. So if you want to be a little bit more detailed, there is Wappalyzer, but then there's BuiltWith. So BuiltWith just has you more information. For example, it has your analytics and tracking. So here you have Google Analytics, your Facebook pixel. It just tells you what the website has. So if we keep moving down, you'll see it has Yoast plugin for those that have WordPress, Contact Form 7. So basically, maybe if you're a digital marketer and you're comfortable with Yoast, and you see that a website that you want to work for already has it, maybe you can tell them that you have experience with that and that you can optimize it, or so on. So this is kind of a reason why you would want these types of extensions. So moving on, one that I use very often would be ColorZilla. So ColorZilla allows you to pick any color from the page. So for example, Neil Patel does use this orange. So you kind of hover over anything. So here I'm going to hover over this button, and you'll see on the top left, you'll see it change from white to orange. So let's go here, and you'll see on the top left it goes from white to orange, and then you can just click it, and it's copied into your clipboard. And here, if you want to do a report on a slide and send it off and be a little bit more professional and use the same color as a website, for example, let's go into Google Slides and let's just build one really quick. And so let's just say you're going to do a presentation, and this one is already orange, but for example, if you want to get the specific orange from the website, you would go to background, choose color, custom, and then paste it, right? And it'll change a little bit. So that's kind of why you would want to use it, just to be more professional. And so yes, just a quick recap for those specifically looking into Facebook Pixel. The Chrome extension is Facebook Pixel Helper. Just search that plus Google extension or Chrome extension, and add it to your Chrome browser. And with that, if you have any ad blockers, you do want to block it before you use it. Refresh the page and then get your information. So if you don't see anything here, it basically means that you don't have one, or you didn't set it up properly. Aside from Facebook Pixel Helper, we have Tag Assistant by Google. We have Wappalyzer, if you want to see where a website was built. And if you want more detail on that, we have BuiltWith. And then lastly, we have ColorZilla, so maybe for reporting or just if you're looking to build your own website and you like a color from a specific website that you found, then you can use that and copy it into your clipboard. And lastly, you don't want to forget about right-clicking and viewing the page source. This is might be a little intimidating, but using that Command F, you can search for things. So if this is on Shopify, you kind of make sure, and you'll see it there. So that goes for this video. We'll see you again in the next one. Thank you.